Well. How's it going? Happy Sunday. If you're not aware, we're trying to do this every Sunday at the crack of noon. Sorry, I was exactly 3 minutes late. I'm going to try and get better at that. Don't worry about it. I was down here. All the stuff was prepped. I was just trying to get audio and music right. So hopefully this sounds right. Hopefully we're good to go. And we're going to get right into it this morning. I did a couple of projects last week. And we did some things that were glow in the dark. I also, if you've noticed, I posted this the other day on the Instas. I finished my hoodie here. We got this lovely little beast piece done here on the support fabric is out of there. So we're going to show you a little bit of that. I'll take this off real quick so that when we do the glow in the dark session, we're going to do some glow in the dark. You guys, we're going to do it. We got some stuff here to show you that we and our thing that we're going to open today is also a glow in the dark little goodie that I have acquired. It's going to be something I'm going to try and get all the pieces for it just because this is one of those pieces that I feel like I'm going to display on Christmas. It's a little Christmas hint. So like toys, I'm not a big like display toys at Christmas person, but I feel like if they're the right theme, I feel like you can get away with it, right? So anyway, with that being said, let's get into what the toy is going to be that I'm going to open today. Let's get a little different view, and then we'll do some glow in the dark stuff. Okay, that'll be fun. You like that right off the bat, and then we'll get into our paper toys. If you weren't aware, we're gonna do some paper craft. That's kind of what I do here on a Sunday. I just relax. Sometimes it's cross stitch. Sometimes it's me doing paper crafty stuff that I like to do. So let's do that and get right into it. I think I got a little bit of feedback coming out. So hold on one second here. Let me just go through and mute all these other channels because I want to make sure that I'm not stomping all over everything here. Alright, there we go. We're good. I'm going to bring this back up so I can see what's going on, and then we'll bring up some different cameras here. We got the old Twisty Poo. Opening this up. Let me give you a little bit better. I'll shrink and dink myself a little bit, but we'll keep the Twisty open. Okay? Alright, let's do this. Oh, here. Oh, got a chat. That's a nice little growth on the side of my cheek there. A little pimple. Right on this lip line. You know those favorite ones you get? This is my favorite. Shrinky dinky out of here a little bit. Alright. Now, with that, let's get into this. I don't want to do the reveal. Let's do the reveal proper. Like, oh, what is this? Yes. Let's get a little bit different view here. I don't know if I'll be able to slide her in. Oh, look at this lovely little piece here. We've got Goofy as Jacob Marley's ghost from Mickey's Christmas Carol. So what I was saying is I'm actually thinking about getting all these. So I think they're a decent piece to put out for Christmas time. I just happened to get my hands on this little fella, and I like him a lot, so we'll open him up. He fits the theme for today, too, I feel like. Let me turn this music down just a bit, and then let me check on that chat and see if you guys could just let me know. Alright, hold on here. Oh, we got live calls coming in. Live calls coming in here. Sorry, hold on here. Alright, there we go. Live calls taken care of. Now let's get back into it. I'm just checking the chat to make sure no one's trying to chit-chat with me first before I get going here. Alright, there we go. What a perfect specimen I am. I really know what I'm doing, you guys. Alright, let's get this one to this other window so I can see it. And now I know what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. Wonderful. You guys get it. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. Alright, so let's get that out of the way. Get that chat so I can see it. Ayo! What's going on with Suji? Alright, so we've got this. How does the audio sound there? Can you hear me proper? This is the toy that we're opening up today, Wasuji. We're opening up a lovely Mickey's Christmas Carol Goofy because he fits our glow-in-the-dark theme. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to get into some fun paper toy stuff. I'm just going to use this. I got some new blades today. We got some new blades for our... Because the paper craft we're going to be doing today actually requires me to cut everything out. This Goofy I was able to find at C2E2, I think, last year. I'm actually taking him out of the box because he'll be displayed in loving fashion. Before I put away all these lovely Christmas decorations today, this guy's going in there with it. So I just wanted to get him out of the case and then flash him around a little bit. He fits our theme. We're doing some glow-in-the-dark stuff today. Yeah, so at the beginning of the show anyway, we're going to show off some stuff I've been working on that's got some glow-in-the-dark with it. So let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of this casing. A little ASMR with the casing. You guys like that? A little ASMR. Cool, cool. Oh my goodness. Did I already break it? I think I already broke it. Nope, it's allowed to come out of there. We're good. So he's got all these chain parts for his chains. Ebenezer! Oh, yes, yes, yes. Look at this. Okay, so there's like a little piggy bank, a lockbox, all this stuff underneath. I love it. I love all the... This is amazing. Oh, you can lurk all you want, Wasuji. Lurk, lurk, lurk. I'm just, Oh, it's a briefcase. Oh, and the keys. He's got keys on his chain, too. Alright, so we're going to light these up. I've got my nice high-powered LED flashy light here, and we're going to charge some of these pieces real good. And then we're going to mess around with some glow-in-the-dark stuff here. Let's give them a little charge. Let's get all these chains attached. What I love... and there's no reason for this to be in here, really, except unless you want to glue it to something, I would assume. There's a little Jacob Marley door knocker thing, you know, in his head. If you guys don't know the wonderful Christmas cartoon that is Mickey's Christmas Carol. I don't promote a lot of things Disney, but that's like probably one of my favorite versions of the Christmas Carol. Anyway, that's his door knocker face part. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get this other... part reattached. It's got some nice little interlocking chains so that you don't end up breaking anything, which is important when he's got this much dangling off of him. Oh, yeah. This is a real nice dangle action we've got going here. Look at that. So he's got all the accoutrement. We got all the little piggy bank, briefcase, all that. How wonderful. Alright. So let's light them up. So I showed you the cross stitch real quick at the beginning. There's a couple of little glow in the dark spots on that. I brought Lion Cat down with me again from last week's stream, and then we're gonna light him up so we can see him proper in the glow in the dark as well. One of our new glow in the dark Lion Cat. I don't know what it is about glow in the dark, man. I think it was just like when I was growing up, I always put glow in the dark paint on things I wanted to look cool. I know I definitely tried to custom paint my bike with glow-in-the-dark poster paint, and it did not work out. After it rained one time, all my glow-in-the-dark paint was gone. I spent hours like making like flames and stuff, like cool, sweet stuff, so that when I was out, it would glow in the dark. Also, at the end of the stream, if we're still pushing for time, I've got this lovely piece that I've been working on for probably, I'm not gonna lie, probably about 2 or 3 years, maybe longer, maybe 4 or 5. So there's a lot of pieces on this actual like hoodie, but this is what I gotta pluck this thing for like probably the next week. I don't even know how long it's gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of time. You can see the support fabric is still in here. We've got all these little threads that have to be pulled and yanked out. I've got special tools. I'm going in. We're pinching. We're pulling. I'm just trying not to mess up the design that's on here. This hoodie, I started with just a couple of designs Mega Man 3 inspired a lot. I like Mega Man a lot, but I like some of the villains in it more than Mega Man. So I just started doing my favorite pieces. This is the hood of this hoodie. I started it a long time ago, and then once this is done being plucked, I've still got, oh, there's a little guard on there too, like the little guard. Pretty cool little dude. But I'm going to put the Wily W, the Dr. Wily W on the chest plate piece there, like right in your nip, right where your nips would be. So that's got some glow-in-the-dark elements too, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and turn off all the lights. Let's do that now. And then we'll get into our paper toying after we turn the lights back on, huh guys? Alright, so let me get this hoodie out. Nice. I'm gonna turn off all the lights. It's gonna get dark in here. I don't know how much you'll be able to see of me. But we're gonna get down here. Turning off all the lights. Oh boy. Look at that. Now let's see here. How much can we get all the way out? Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Let's charge these bad boys up. Huh? Look at this. Look at this. We got some real glow-in-the-dark stuff going on here. Lion Cat is so nice and bright. Look at that right away. You can tell that this is a better quality glow-in-the-dark. A little bit newer. Look at that. Huh? A nice little glow show for you? Huh? I like it. You can see them. They're glowing for real. I like that. This Goofy is not glowing enough for me, and I don't know. I want him to glow more. I like a healthy glow. I might have to get a black light or something if we're going to do more glow-in-the-dark stuff like this. But, oh, there he goes. There he goes. It's quick, you know? It's one of those quick ones where it's, like, not very long-lasting. But he's cool. I still like it. All right, let's break out what else I have here on the hoodie, just so we can spotlight some stuff on the little piece that I did last week that I was showing you guys. Let's do this piece right here, huh? See if we can get that under the camera. I don't know how much of it's actually going to glow. There's not too much glow-in-the-dark thread in this piece. The Mega Man piece you'll be able to see is very clear and very true. Let me charge this bad boy up, and then we'll see what we get. There we go. A little bit. You can see a little bit. It's only around the eye of the flower there. Yeah, you can see the eyes glowing just a bit on camera. It doesn't really show up too much. So, I don't know how well done. We're definitely going to need a black light for the thread. I think that's going to be the way that we get that to stand out on camera the best. I was thinking, like, I'll just bring down the LED and that'll do it. But this, let's break out that other hoodie. This one, I don't think we'll be able to miss it. This is a pretty big piece, and there's a lot of glow-in-the-dark in this bad boy. Alright. So this, most of the Wily skull piece and the bone piece, those are all glow-in-the-dark, so pretty sure we'll be able to get some of this to stand out on camera. Yeah, let's charge it up real good. Maybe I can widen this and get it to go. If you're noticing there's a stain near the eyeball of the Wily, it was the barbecue incident of 2013. It happened very early on in the process. I haven't been able to really get in there. I said, I'll use some shout and stuff when we get to it. So this piece, I've been working on it for a really long time. The back piece, it just got, pushed back and forth, and it just was taking so long, so I really just put it to the side and completed a lot of other little pieces in the meantime, and I think that was important. So let's see what we got here. Oh, you can see it. You can see it. It's got a little glow. I like it. It's really hard to see, but you can see it's glowing more than, and the bone is definitely coming off. There you can see a lot. Alright, let's get out of this glow-in-the-dark environment, huh, shall we? Let's get the lights back on. Let's do this proper. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. My eyeballs. It burns. Okay. Well, we're back. So there's definitely a lot more glow-in-the-dark thread stuff that needs to be seen under a black light. I think that's kind of the way to do that one from now on. Oh, that might work. Yeah, let me see that. 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 You want to try again? Round 2? You want to do a round 2? Let's try it again. We got a new light. We're gonna do a round 2. I have a very secret helper here. He's very, very helpful He's a ninja. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. I think that might work a lot better. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's charging it up real good. It's definitely going to take some time. But it's, I think it's kind of a black light, like a UV light. So, it's, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, that's got a lot more glow to it. And you can see it's got that green tint. That's what I love about some of this glow-in-the-dark stuff, is it's got that nice, thick green tint. See it? Oh, yeah. Oh, let's get one of these. Oh my goodness. Instant charge. You see this? What a great job, helper, sir. Thank you for bringing this in. Look at this. Oh! He's lighting up. Look at this glow-in-the-dark action. Oh! Now, this is the proper light for this. Look at him. He's glowing like a... Let's get Lion Cat. Oh, look at Lion Cat. So bright now. So quick this light works on these. I can almost draw with it. You know what I mean? You can see a little bit of the drawing part of it. Oh! Look at that. Alright, we're going to keep this light down here. This is a quality light. I think this might be from one of the Into the Spider-Verse McDonald toys. No? Something? I don't know. It's alright. It's like a weird UV secret coating light. Either way, it was super cool. Look at that. What a quick charge. I like that a lot. Lights back up. Light in the eyes. Cover up here. Oh, God. So bright. Okay. Well, that light, at least you got to see the sweater a little bit better. I think under certain light, after what it's really for is the change. You've been wearing it all day. It starts to get dark out, and then this whole piece just lights up. That's what I want. You know? So we'll see. It's really more about the embroidery, if we're being honest. Alright, it's a little chilly where I am, so I'm going to go ahead and do this for sure. Oh, put that sweater back on. Nice. Okay. Alright. Let me just go ahead and open this back up a little bit so I can see what's going on. Alright. We got our levels back up. How's the music sound? Anybody can tell me how the music sounds? Let me get that back up a little bit. And we'll just get a little bit more music here as we get into our boring parts of me cutting out pages. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's get into it. We're going to start. Let me get this nice big window set up here for our viewing pleasure as we start our cutting out. Alright. I don't know how to... Perhaps I can switch this. Let's just see what I can do here. There we go. Wonderful. Alright. So, today we're going to be doing Natidad and the Peepers by Mikabilo from Chigasaki, Japan. Now, listen. The thing about this is it's a Nani bird. So, Nani birds, it's kind of when I first started doing papercraft. Nani birds are really cool. You can just go to nanibird.com. I think it's still up. There's all these free designs. Some of them are blank, so you can even actually take the time and put your own designs on them. So a lot of artists started doing that, and that's what this is. This is Mikabilo's version. I hope I'm saying that right. Mikabilo. So, this is his. Nani Peeps. So we've got one big dude, and it looks like 3 little dudes. So we're going to get to work on those. We're going to start with the guy first, and then his peeps. We'll do second. Here. Let's get all the big pieces of the dude out here. I've got new blades. Let's get the new blades up. Get ready. Kind of light ambient noise on the music. Okay, alright. So it's not too bad. Maybe, is that like a little bit better? Should I turn it up a little bit more maybe? Maybe I should just do that. I'll turn the music up more. And hopefully it doesn't drown out my voice. Because that's not what I want to do. Okay. There we go. Plus, I think it's... I'd rather have it be light and airy, the music. I don't want to blast anybody off their couch. We're not doing a rave party in here. Ooh, pennies. We got pennies. That's for later. You'll see what those are for. Alright. And let's get to work on this guy, huh? Let's get it started. Get our first fresh new razor blade in. We got our X-Acto. We got the nice medium points here. I want to get some nice fresh ones here just so that we can actually show what it looks like when we're using fresh blades, because for the last couple of streams where we actually do paper toy, I'm using some blades that I've had for quite a long time. Wait a minute, what's going on here? There we are. Tighten that down. Alright. Let's get it started. Alright. So we've got our Naughty Bird here. And this setup is really nice. You can see you've got it numbered, kind of like where to start your gluing, which again, I've said before, that's very important, very nice to have. So we're going to cut on, there's some tricky little spots on here though. We have a beak that's actually going to be a reverse fold, so it comes out away from the model. So that we're going to have to actually cut, and it's counterintuitive because you don't think that you want to cut there because it's right in the middle of the space, but you need to cut there so that you can fold it outwards. Okay? So all of the hash lines, that's kind of a no-brainer. It's kind of, they have a nice little guide down here that actually helps when you have a legend. Like it actually says, you know, cut here, bend back, bend forward, suggested glue spots. You know, that's when they make it idiot-proof. Again, this is from, which series? This is from Urban Paper, I think. Yes. So, if you're interested and you want to get into it, Urban Paper. That's the one that we're messing with here. So check out Urban Paper by Matt Hawkins. He kind of gathered a lot of really cool... This book is still worth its money, no matter how much they're charging for it. There's so many cool pieces in here, and you can start a really nice collection just on that book alone. The artists that he put together were really good for that. So let's do this. Let's get into it. We're cutting. Oh, fresh blade. Look at, oh, it's almost too fresh. It's going deep. Deep into the mat. You can, like, I like using this mat, but I feel like I abuse it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's a twisted relationship, me and this cutting mat have. Like I cut it, it just kind of takes it. I'm not used to that. You know, I used to have like a different board. This is a wonderful gift from my mother-in-law. She knows what's up. She's got the crafty skills, you know what I'm saying? She's putting it to work. Oh yeah, here we go. I love the feeling that this is great. This is so satisfying. New blade. Fresh papes. We're doing toys here. I can't wait to see how this turns out. This is a very nice artsy kind of piece too. I like a lot. I should probably figure out what... Naughty Birds are kind of known for having like a little speech bubble, kind of a joke, because they have a little speech bubble that comes out of one side of their mouth. So you could put whatever you want on there. It was kind of a cool little thing they were doing at the time to kind of heighten the piece. So you got the little paper toy model, but then you've almost got like a little joke based on what they were saying. Thank you for the update on the sound. Let's make sure we cut this mouth open properly. Like I said, on this model specifically, the Naughty Birds, this was always the tricky part because it's counterintuitive. You don't want to cut where you see like unless you know it's supposed to be open in a mouthpiece. It's got that one weird fold, and you just had to, always remember. Alright, so we've almost got, about a half one side done here. Again, this is the boring part is me slowly trying not to cut my own fingers. That's we're just hanging. This is a nice chill Sunday stream. That's what we do here. We just kind of hang out. We do paper crafts. We do other crafts. I might even, feel up to playing video games again sometimes on a Sunday. But I feel like this is more relaxing for me personally. But we'll get to, maybe Katamari or something like that. I like something relaxing. Tetris is always good. I could always do Tetris. But that's only relaxing for me. Anyone watching it, I would feel like the way that I handle things, it would be so tense. Like, is he really flipping that piece still? Like, just let it go where you're going to go. You stuck at this game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Round in the corner here. I think I'm going to start from the other side, though. Keep this going real nice and easy peasy. You can feel like where you cut, because with this new blade on here, I can barely feel where I've actually cut already. So I have to actually get down in there. Feel it out. Alright. I feel like that could have been closer to the line. You want to get, like, I always try to do on the inside of the cut line as close as I can get it, just so that none of those dots are ever going to show up on the final design. You know what I mean? I think it looks... You're trying to create, what the artist would have intended. And the artist that designed this would probably take the time to make it not look like it was glued together. Almost that it was like a vinyl toy piece, you know what I mean? So you want to get those cuts really good. That's what I kind of pride myself on. I try to get as close as I can. Again, paper toys are just a great way, if you've never done them before, they're a great way to get into like the toy collecting, realm without breaking the bank. It's kind of expensive. I've got these Jankies, man. I just want to buy more and more Jankies. They're calling my name. The one I want is probably going to be upwards of 100, so I'm going to try and do a couple more blind boxes, and then I'll probably set it down. Hopefully I don't get any more doubles that I've already gotten, but it's that Lotus, man. That Lotus, she's just so cool. We'll see what happens. Might get lucky. If we do, I'll show her to you. Alright, here we go. This line here. Again, this is a really nice paint job on these pieces. Like, it almost looks like an actual kimono. You got some nice little patterns here. Still look real nice put together. I gotta get all the pieces out first before. Now here's the question. The real question is, should I actually cut all the pieces out and then glue everything together, or glue the guy and then do the other pieces, the peeps, after? See, I feel like I should get all the cutting out of the way first and foremost, and then get all the glue and, be productive in that way. Alright. Now, if you've watched this stream before, you're going to recognize this next part. After we get all this out, we're going to do some scoring of the folds. Now, I say this every time, but be careful when you're taking this process, because it takes a lot of time to get it right, and you may cut through the model. I cut through them sometimes, and I don't judge myself for it. So just know that it's going to happen if you're going to do this next step. What I'm going to do is just kind of gently run, and this is, okay, the mouth is supposed to be like that. I have to remember. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's good. Very good. It kind of comes apart at this seam here, and that's totally normal. That's because of the beak. And the beak is going to get a fold out, and then this will all be fine. It goes in a little bit. He's got a nice little bend to it. But again, this next part, I don't recommend, if you're questioning whether or not, you can just skip it. Okay? What I will do is I will actually take my blade and run them across all of these fold points on the model, just so that when the fold time comes, the fold will just go a little bit easier. Now I'm not putting any pressure. I'm literally just dragging as straight as I can my blade across all the parts that are going to need to fold later. So that when I go to fold them, it just kind of bends to where that, drag line was. And because this blade is super new, that's another reason why I try to warn people about this step, because I don't want to give you any bad advice, and I sometimes mess this part up as well. So just be careful when you're dragging. There we go. Alright. So now that part is done. Got to cut up the rest of this dude. Set that part aside. So now we have his hairpiece, speech bubble, and the feeties over here. So what I'm going to do is probably cut this whole sheet. Just get that out of the way. Again, we're dealing with lots of garbage. We don't need all of this on here. We got tips. What's the tip say? Use thicker paper. The thicker, the better. So that's when you're printing it. Again, always remember these Naughty Birds especially, you can just print them at home. If you've got a little bit of ink in your printer and you're good to go, you got some cardstock lying around you don't know what to do with, hey, you might have to go buy another printer, or you can set the settings on low. It doesn't need to be super bright and colorful for the first couple, especially if you're just learning. Gluing can also be a little bit different on cardstock than it is on this paper here that came with these books. So keep that in mind as well. Alright, here we go. Let's cut these lines. Sweet. Nice. Heck yeah, man. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Wonderful. Oh, I'm going too close. I want to go across that, especially on this speech bubble part, just because the speech bubble, we're going to be able to see. It's just going to be out and about. So this whole length here, I'm going to make sure that I get on the inside of that dotted line, because I don't want any of that dotted line on my speech bubble. Very important. Alright. Yeah, this one, on the bottom half, I went a little bit too far on that first cut. And I could tell because I could still see all the dots, so I don't want that. Again, because this is the specific part of like a speech bubble, I don't want to see any dotted lines, so I'm cutting very carefully along the inside of the dotted line. Now I've also seen it where the speech bubble will actually have a flap and a two-sided thing so that it's like double thick. That's how some of them usually work. So if you need to, you can always, on a cardstock piece, you can always just trace this once you get it cut out and then, do a double side, especially if you're designing your own. That's what I would recommend, is just making it just a little bit thicker and putting two of them, gluing them together. Especially just this part here, like the speech bubble and the little balloon line, There we go. Sweet. I'm very glad we're using these new blades. This is so much better than the last time. I was noticing like a lot of you get a little bit of drag and tug, and then it kind of pulls on stuff, and that's not good, especially when we're doing it from that Urban Paper book, just because the Urban Paper book is kind of mostly just cut your own out kind of deal. There's not a lot of perforated. I know we've done that a lot the last couple times, like actually pre-cut, pre-perforated pieces. So this is just a little bit more intricate. You really got to get in there and do it yourself, you know? All right, so I don't see any dotted lines. I think we're good. We're going to call that one out. So we got that done. Let's start with the hairpiece. Now again, you can do, it looks like these are just folds. So, bend forward. So these are going to go in with the beak. That's what those little dash lines are in there, if you can see them or pick it up. And those are going to like basically be folded to the inside of his mouth when we glue it all together. It'll all make sense when we get the glue going. Let's get this hairpiece out. Nice. Okay. Alright, so what I think I am going to do, I think we can hold our suspense long enough to actually cut out the ladies too. And then we'll just start gluing everything together. Just because I feel like that comes together better, we get a little bit nicer, cohesive grouping going where everyone's seeing everyone be put together. Oh, look at that! Now we're really gluing. Alright. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Cut. Oh my goodness, I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I've had a pretty good Sunday so far. Not a lot of stuff popping off. We got a birthday dinner we get to do later. That's going to be nice. I got some pot roast. Pot roast. And then other than that, it's just going to be very relaxing Sunday. Going to play some Katamari with the fam. Just hang out. This hairpiece is almost out. Sounds funny saying that though, like hairpiece. His hairpiece. Oh, dude. That is not cool. We're just gashing in here, going way too deep, way too long. Alright, that's good. We're going to hold the suspense. We're going to do the ladies next. Our little peeps. These little peeps. Oh, I forgot the feet. Can't forget the feet, guys. I thought I was done. Hold on, ladies. I'll be right with you. Let me get these feet. Get these little toesy pieces out. Yeah. All right. Alright. Oh my goodness. Some of these lines are kind of long. I'm like, oh goodness. Can I keep it straight long enough? There we go. Done. It's done. Alright, Naughty Birds. Here we go. So it looks like there's 3 of them. We've got some lovely little kimonos they're wearing. This is super cool. The detail is impeccable. I love how intricate it gets, so deep.
Woo. Here we go. First cutting on the peeps.
Oh yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone else likes Mega Man, and you're in the Chicago area. Apparently during C2E2, a super cool band is going to be coming through Riley's Rock House, I think it's March 23rd, and doing one of these concert slash speed running gigs. They're going to be doing a speed run of Mega Man 3 while they do all the music from the soundtrack. So that should be pretty cool. C2E2 is going to be a busy week too. So I don't know. Let me see what the name of this band was again, because I need to know. Let's do that. Let's do this. Events. Let's do it. Calendar it. No. We're getting there. Oh. Bit Brigade. That's what it is. Yep. So it's Bit Brigade. That's the name of the band. I've never heard of them. My buddy Nyman told me about them. He said that he has seen them before. Said they're amazing. So that's kind of my tip of the week there, if you'd like to put something on your calendar. Now C2E2 people are going to be there, so you might want to get tickets. I think they're like $15. It's not too crazy. It's just, I've never actually been to a live speed run. I thought it'd be kind of interesting to check out, so that might be something I look into. Also, like, if they're actually like a metal band or like a bit tunes kind of band, I like that kind of stuff too. Anamanaguchi, I think I've seen Anamanaguchi at Reggie's in Chicago as well. So it's definitely a weird, cool band setup for those kind of bands. But to watch a guy play Mega Man while they're doing it would be suspenseful too. Can he beat Snake Man? Can he do it? How fast can he do it? Seems like a cool premise. Also, I figure I wear the hoodie there, I'm a god. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to see the hoodie. I gotta work on the hoodie just a little bit more, but maybe lose a little bit more pounds. I think it's a double X. It's from before I was a triple X, so that's right. That's right. It's good to have goals, and by the end of the month, we get a little bit nicer and slimmer. Been hitting up that gym. You know what I mean? Trying to get rid of his belly. It's bumping the table constantly while I'm doing it. And then you see the camera wiggle a little bit. That's a belly bump. That's what that is. So you gotta be careful. We almost got our first peep up. And then just 2 more to go. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Get that peep out. Woo! First peep. Let's get this next one. Oh, then we gotta cut out all the beaks separately. They each have their own beak. Yeah, let's get those beaks out of the way now. Let's not forget to do them like the feet, though. Okay. Yeah. Is anyone else excited about the Lego Movie? Because I'm excited about the Lego Movie. I can't wait to see this second Lego Movie. Looks fun. Also, I'd like to know what Rob Schraub did on it. I want to know. If you don't know Rob Schraub, I don't know what to tell you. You can look up Rob Schraub. He's a pretty cool dude. One of my favorite things they did would probably be Monster House. I think he worked on Heat Vision and Jack 2 with Dan Harmon. But Monster House it's up there. It's like one of my favorite Halloween movies. I watch it around Halloween just because it's a little bit scarier. Totally appropriate for my kid too, which is cool right now. We can watch it together. But it's also like a really good heartfelt lesson about being a kid. You know? Don't go on other people's yards. Also, don't be mean to old people in your neighborhood. You don't know what they've gone through. It's a good lesson. Solid lesson. Oh my goodness. Got another peep. Almost out. Woo! I'm just wondering, like, when the first time that I actually accidentally cut off the tip of my finger is going to be, because I do not want that to happen on a stream. I feel like that'd be very rude. Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? It was not my intention to cut off my tip of my thumb. It just happened. Always be careful, kids, when you're cutting stuff. If you're going to participate in paper crafts, be safe. Also, you shouldn't have to wear, like, shark expedition gloves when you're doing it. There's no chainmail required. Don't eat it. Alright. Alright, that one. We're on the home stretch of number 2, peep number 2. Here we go. It's a little close on that line on the inside there. That's okay. I think we can salvage it. I think we're good. This is the last cut of peep number 2. Alright. Should I cut out the beak hole? Is that a thing you think I should be doing? We'll hold off. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do, though. Note, cut out and fold beak first. Okay. Then insert into beak hole, and then gluing down tabs 1 through 4. Okay, so it looks like I should put the beaks in the mouth before I start putting the pieces of the peeps together. Totally doable. Alright, last peep. And then I gotta cut open all the beak holes on the peeps. And then just to be fair and equal, I think we're gonna put together the peeps first, and then we'll do the big gnarly bird last. Awesome! Cutting that off, cutting it. Oh, look at that. What a wonderful cut job. Again, you're seeing me running my fingers over it. It's just because I don't know where I've already cut and where I haven't yet. That's how clean some of these cuts look with this new blade on there. These X-Actos, when you get them on there for the first time,
They really let you know the difference. Because they send them to you. You can slice a piece of paper, but with like furl it down the middle on top of itself again. It juliennes. It makes all these. I swear, Exactos fresh out of the container are ridiculously sharp. You'll cut yourself and you won't even remember that you did it. Like, what happened? Oh boy, getting phone calls. Can you go upstairs and let them know that I'm not taking phone calls because I'm busy? Ask them what they need, I guess. It's fun to have a slight assistant for the day. Like, hey, I said I was streaming, I'm not going to be coming upstairs to answer questions. Everyone's like trying to call me right now, of course, because these are important. But, you know what, I'm just trying to enjoy my day. It's like, it's Sunday. Whatever you got to say, it's not that big a deal. I'll be there in an hour. What else do we need to know? Alright. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright, third Naughty Bird. PP down. The peeps are out. They're out. Shut the door. Please, you're letting all the warm air out. Okay. Let's get these beacons out. Nice. Beak holes. Then we gotta cut out the actual beaks. And I think we're ready to get sticky. Beak hole. Beak hole. 2 beagles. 1 more beagle. Oh yeah, this new blade's doing, I feel like, again, I say like this. So bad, I feel so bad for cutting your screen. It's okay, I'll buy another mat when it gets too wonky or it doesn't let me cut on it anymore. On the beagles, I think I'm going to cut a little bit outside the dotted line. Just because that makes more sense. So I don't see any dotted line when I put on the beak. You dig? Alright. Let's get these actual beaks cut out. There we are. Almost in with this first beak. It's a whole process. I know it's it looks boring, and I'm sure I'm putting people to sleep, but I need you to understand that cutting crafts is so satisfying, and that we should all be doing it. It soothes the soul. It's up there with cross stitching, as far as I'm concerned. And it really does cost you nothing. I mean, it costs you something, but it's a lot better than, having to constantly go to the craft store to pick up more art supplies. That's where I'm at most of the time. Picking up more art supplies. What am I doing right now? What do I even want to be making? I think we're going to try and figure out a way to do a paper toy that we can put out like a little PDF of. And then we'll do the same maybe with some cross-stitch designs. I think that's a solid thing to do. The other thing I've been thinking about is doing typed letters. That'd be kind of fun. I know I do it with the people I love and care about. But maybe we can do that again with other people if they want to get down on want me to send you a typed letter. Nobody wants a typed letter, Joe. Please keep your typed letters. It's a better. I think it's like a better form of correspondence. My problem, I can't necessarily handwrite a letter because my handwriting is so sloppy that it will just. You have to have at least 3 interpreters. My wife is one person; she can help you read it. She's pretty good at reading my chicken scratch, and then I don't know who else. There's probably a couple of doctors that could figure it out after a day. They can read their own. See that? I almost did it. What was that? Just a weird. I got caught on the thing, and I tried to pull a little bit too fast, and I almost poked myself. We didn't do it. We're golden. It has like just blood spurts out or something weird. Yeah. Yep. Alright, third beak. We're almost done. We haven't injured ourselves yet. Let's keep that way. This song right now is mentioning the word dangerous. See? This is how apropos. Alright. There we are. Everything's out. Let's get to the gluing. Time to get sticky. Alright. I should probably do the old drag across the fold lines trick on some of these other pieces as well. Let's do that first. Let's get some of these. Again, we're just dragging. Lay it across there. Nothing crazy. Near to no pressure. You don't want pressure. Because you'll go right through the paper. A nice healthy drag. Look at these cross lines here. Hopefully you can see kind of what I'm doing. Just dragging across the folds. This is where all the major folds are going to be. They usually look like a thick line. Pretty much everybody keeps to that. We got 2 more pieces to do on that, and then we'll get to folding and gluing. Light, airy, easy breezy. Through. Getting better about keeping it straight. It's very hard, but you gotta warm up too. It's like the first game of bowling, you know what I mean? The first couple cuts I do are probably gonna be the least accurate cuts, but after a while, I get really honed in there. Perfect. Alright. Let's get sticky. Shall we? Alright, precision tip time. Let's make sure it's a little cold down here, so I just want to make sure we got flow. We're good on the flow. Start with these little peeps first. Peeps! First what we're going to do is the beaks. So we got our 3 beaks here. Apparently what we're supposed to do is put the beak in first. So it looks like let's look at the picture here. Yeah, so the mouth is just open. We got like, if you can see, there, show you how their mouths are just kind of open. See that? So it's like a little beak piece on the bottom and a beak piece on the top. I'm gonna put it in first. Do the fold like that. This is very complicated to explain. So basically we're doing an outward fold on the beak so that the beak flap kind of sticks out. This is going to go on the inside of the mouth, and then it'll hopefully be a little bit easier to explain once I do the first one. So the fold is creating like a little triangle upwards, right? So we're just trying to create like the look of a 3D up. So as long as we're folding it outwards, away from where it's going to be sitting on the body, we're fine. So it should look like that. Okay? With the two pieces folding upwards and outward. See that? So they go out. So the mouth is covered, and then all these little tabs are going to be the inside of the mouthpieces. And we're going to glue those on down. Here we go. So basically I'm going to take this, stick it in through the side here. Maybe I can pull it off without having a... Alright. There it goes. Sick, dude. Alright, so we pull it through. We got the pink of the mouth there, little beaky pieces, and then we're going to glue down all the tabs on the inside here. I don't know if you can see them so well. Yeah. So all these tabs, we're going to glue those down. It's hard to see them because it's white on white, but let's get to it. Precision chip. Here it goes. First piece, gluing it down. Oh, come on, now it's not going. Get up there. There we go. It's trying to, because I pushed it down against the, it's trying to push itself back out. So I just have to be careful how much I'm pushing, because these little folds want to flap open. I thought I could just get it to sit, but I gotta hold it up here, so we're gonna do some holding and pinching here. We'll get this outside piece done, and then we'll fold the side flaps. Precision chip. So everything I'm doing, I have to do times 3. So the next ones I'll just go a little bit quicker without explaining as much of what I'm doing. You guys get it. I'm doing the same thing I just did. Folded inside mouthy flaps. Quick little pinch there. Keep this mouth open. Does not want to stay. Alright. One last flap. Get that glue down. Come on, man. Get on me. Alright. So I'm going to do that on all the peeps first. Folding. Folding outward.
Oh, that nice little flap there. Did its job. Right, cut on the fold. So sometimes when you use the razor, when you drag it across like that, you can see how much it helps because it just opens up a straight line across there. And you get this really nice, easy fold. So we did that on this one. Alright. In the mouth you go. I like it's just a little bit too big, but that's kind of for the best. Alright, get the other piece out there. There we go. In we are. Little mouthpiece. Ready to rock. One, two, three, four. There's 4 flaps to glue down on this piece. Oh, it is lifting up. This glue is already getting all gluey on me. Getting sticky. Tell you. Yeah, we gotta get on that precision tip pipe more, man. I'm telling you right now, because it's saving me a lot of problems. As soon as you cut, get it, man. It's precision tip. It saves so much stickiness. Like you can barely see it, but I've already you mess up when it gets too gooey. That precision tip just keeps you honest. Precision tip pipe. All right, so that mouth is pretty good. Looks good. Little beak sticking out there. You see that? Good. All right, one more. Fold. Fold. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We looks like we're shorting out a little bit there, but that's all right. I'll keep with it. I've been trying to be better about it, even if it the stream starts to shut down. I just don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, if it starts slowing down, bogging down, I'll just tell you to check it out on the official video later. You know what I mean? If you missed a little piece or it got a little bit too hairy there for you for a second and you couldn't see me, hear what I was saying, don't worry. You can always see it in the rerun. Alright. Especially if you're at home and you're doing this piece and you're feeling like you want to join along. Heck yeah, man. That'd be cool. Just please send me pictures of you finishing your paper toys. That's my only request, please. Send them pics. But not the nudes. I don't want those. I want pictures of cool paper toys. Send me those. Any toys, really. I like them all. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Gluing it in. That's number 1. 3 more to go. Oh, that's way too much. Way too much. Oh! See it? Yeah, you gotta roll it. You gotta roll that sticky goo right off, right away. Get rid of it. Oh! You gotta roll away precision tip here. Oh. I feel like all of their mouths are going to be just a little bit different, and I kind of like that. Just because I've gotten better at gluing them as I went along, so like one of them starts out kind of like weird lipped. side lip action going on. Alright. There we go. Now we've got all of our peepees done. The peeps! Alright. So now, let's get on that fold train. Make sure all of our glue is rolled off of our fingers so we don't actually damage any of the paint work on some of these pieces. Alright. Oh, I've already done it. Might be able to get a little bit of that wet glue. Get that glue a little bit wet. Yeah. Doing it. It's coming. It's coming on. Just gotta rehydrate it just a little bit. Get it off of this nice white finish. There we go. Alright. Don't want to get it too wet because now I'm messing up everything. Alright. Fold. All these folds. Maybe I should fold the flaps first, huh? Fold those flaps first, guys. That's usually a pro tip. I wasn't pro enough to tell you before I started doing it the wrong way. But this is also, I like how these are numbered too this time, so we'll be able to actually glue it in the right order. Look at that. Oh. Look at these folds. Now that's precision, dude. Look at that line. They're gonna look so cute. Let's get it. Fold these flaps. Nice. Flapping it up. Yeah, so the length of time I did not realize that there was, when technically I'm making like 4 paper toys. So I was like, we'll just do this one. And then I'll probably have time to do something else. I don't know. We'll see what we have time for. But the way this is going, okay, I got a lot of build up here on this precision tip. So you know what I'm going to do? I'll take a little piece of this scrap paper here. A little scrap. I'm just going to clean it up. Yeah, clean it up, man. The precision chips going everywhere. Come on, man. Clean it up. Clean up your act. Get your shit together. Alright. Get this first one together. We'll see where we go. We got a nice little job there pinching. Let's get that pinch. Pinching it up. Peep number 1. Let the glue begin. Sticky, icky. Alright. Roll the rest of it off. Make sure you check your hands just before it, because you're dealing with a lot of like white faces now. All this stuff is going to be, white, so we don't want to touch it with a gluey finger because then it'll just get not good. Alright. Precision. Get that pinch in. Look at that nice, powerful pinch. Hold it for about 2-3 seconds. Nothing crazy. This one's got a nice quick dry. But we got that nice little bit of glue left on there. So we gotta make sure we roll that. Okay. Gotta make sure you roll it. Get it out of your hand. Alright, next glue spot. Alright. Nice. Glue, roll it. Pinching appropriate. Alright.
Nice. Come on, get in there. Pinch. There we go. You got a pinch going. Pinch it. Pinch it. Pinch it. Alright. That's good. So now, what we're going to do, this whole top piece is done. This piece is just going to kind of fold into the inside of this. And then the flap goes up here. So we want to get a nice big, let's get this bend nice and easy here. Because otherwise it's going to be moody and fight with us. There we go. That's what we want. Alright. Let's get that glue on. Let's do it. Try not to like breeze through this, you know what I mean? I want to give it its just desserts, you know? Pinch on both sides is going to be tough. We can pull it off here. What I'll do is I'll kind of go back and forth, just kind of roll my finger and push up against both sides simultaneously. Meanwhile, pinching from either direction with the thumb and the inner. See, and then we got a nice little couple going on there. There it is. Nice and stuck. Alright, let's get this last piece in. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to pre-glue the folds. Kind of paint it with that precision tip. And get it closed. Here we go. Gentle squeeze. Ooh, got a lot of glue, got a lot of glue. Messing it up. Trying not to get that glue everywhere. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. It's holding. It's holding. The PP is done. The peep-ette. Alright, peep. That's peep number one. Done and done. Look at that peep. Cute little three-dimensional peep. Now, she stands pretty well. The one thing I've heard about this one, and I may have brought, just in case, the big guy, a penny. That's all you do. A little penny to the bottom of him. I heard that he can be a little bit wobbly. So, let's go ahead and get all these folds next down on the peep. Next peep. Flaps first. Yeah. All right. This is. I'm just gonna try and cruise through this as fast as I can, without. Now that I've got the gist of how it's put together, it's gonna be real easy the second time around, and I'm just gonna kind of try and go as fast as I would normally be going if it were just, you know, me sitting here by myself alone in a basement. Just completing paper crafts. There we go. Gotta be careful on this precision tip, don't want to get it too gooey. Just the slightest squeeze, you know what I'm saying? Alright, pinch it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Pinch it up now. You know what? I don't think I did the folds on the inside of the belly. This fold right here. I don't think I did that. Why would I do that? It's a very important fold. I forgot about it. You know what? It's alright. I'll make it look like more like a pudge. No pudge. Double pinch. We're doing a double pinch here. That's how quick we're going. We're doing double pinches. Ooh, ooh. Hopefully you can hear that nice vibey music. I like this. It's nice. Killing it. Alright. Get that roll. Gotta get that roll off. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave it on there. I know you want to, but don't do it. Alright. Look at that, look at that. Put it in. Put in that time. Alright. Fold. Good. Push on both sides here. Doing a double pinch again. My patented double pinch technique. You gotta check that out, guys. Get on that. Double pinch technique. Double pinch. Just like that. Alright. Number 2's about to be done. Here we go. Okay. Going in. Nice. So that's it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Peep number 2. Woo-wee. Alright, now, let's remember all the folds this time. Flaps first. Forgot those belly folds. I'll tell you which ones I was talking about. Let's get all the flaps. Flaps. Nice. Seven flap. 8 flap. Nice. Here we go. Oh, I forgot. I was going to do it again. See this? I didn't do any of the horizontal flaps. And I didn't do the belly flap again. Those folds. These are just as important, these folds. Alright. These are the ones I was talking about. Belly flaps. I didn't do these last time. On the side at all. Structural integrity, man. It's very important. Nope. Alright. Pinch it. So one side at a time on this one real quick here at the very beginning. So that they're nice, solid sticks. Again, paper toys might not be for everybody. You guys might enjoy coloring, drawing. You might get that. That's much more, relaxing for some people. Do whatever floats your boat. If you're sitting around right now and you're doing some crafty stuff, thank you for watching. Hopefully the music is loud enough for you to vibe off of, and we can just, work on projects together. You know what I mean? Like that's. I wish I had a spot where I could just do that all day. Like just sit down, relax, and work on some crafts that I wanted to get done. Cross stitch is easy if I'm watching something like a movie. You can always Netflix and Stitch, but can't do it if you're trying to read, and if you're looking at a foreign film or like an anime, can't do it. I can't do subtitles and cross stitch, but you know, I can do other things. Cross stitch, the movie is fine. That's perfect. A regular movie. What did I just get done watching? I just got done watching Grace and Frankie. The newest season of that. Love Lily Tomlin. She's amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh. I think I got like weirdness on this thing. It's not working. That's not good. Oh. There it goes. There it goes. All this gooiness. It looks like it got clogged. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a nozzle, a precision tip cleaning here shortly. Uh-oh. Looks like I might have got disconnected. We're not gonna let it stop though. We're just gonna plow through it and hopefully it comes back. Alright. Hopefully we'll be reconnected shortly for everyone who got cut off. I apologize. Apparently there's more people home right now using my internet. That's what's happening. I can always tell. Whenever somebody comes in and wants to use the Wi-Fi, there it is. That's the ping. That's when I get dropped. That's why we're trying to do these date night ones a little bit later. We were going to do one this week. We were trying to play Katamari Damacy. Specifically the PlayStation 3 one, Forever, I think is which one that one's called. And we don't have the right adapter for it, so we're going to have to try and find. I have Katamari on the PS3 as well, the original. So, yeah. We'll do it on another day night. We're ordering parts as we speak. But that's what game we really wanted to just play that. I might try and find some other ways to play it. I think I can try and find a game for the 360 as well, because I can already stream 360 games. So, we'll work on that. Okay, here we go. Pinching. Both side pinching in. There we go. Alright, I'm going to stop the stream, at least, and then restart it so that way it gets better, I guess. I don't really know if that's going to help, but y'all can look at the clip afterwards and tell me. No! It's trying to say something to me. Reconnect now, yeah. You should probably reconnect. I mean, I need to reconnect. Looks like the music's gone out. Everything's gone out. Alright. Well, when in doubt, just try to survive. We're just going to keep recording the video at least. Yeah, I know. I guess the server crashed. Yep, what did I say? A bunch of people showed up at my house, and now it's over. The video will still be recording, though, so we'll put out the Real Deal Holyfield here as soon as I can. I don't know if I'm ever going to get internet connection back, but at least the video will be recording. Alright. Oh, there it goes. There's something. Well, good. Maybe we can start streaming again. I guess I'm breaking the internet by trying to be online. Also, what I really need to do is look at my settings, because I could probably be streaming in less quality, I guess, or something more standard. Alright, so we're almost done. We got the big naughty bird. That's all that's left, so we're folding his flaps in now. Really want to make sure I roll my fingers good here. We got lots of... Yeah. Lots of glue on here. When you're doing those tight little inside parts of the birds, you're really kind of, you're pushing and then you're pinching and it's getting all over the place, you know? Alright. Take whatever innuendos you want away from that conversation. Let's get these flaps pinching, folding. We're getting it done. Yes. Here we go. Look at that. There we go. So eventually, maybe I'll have to do these at night as well. if that's the way this is going, because I'm noticing a supreme lag as soon as anybody else came back to the house and is here now upstairs. Probably at least 3 different televisions watching Netflix, some other people hooked up looking at their phones. Who knows? It's like I said, we're having people over for a birthday gathering, so that's important. But I want to get this stream out of the way before I go indulge in a party. So this is going to go outwards. Let's get that fold just right. Okay. Yeah. Outward folds are a little bit trickier. Get that fold there. Nice. Alright. I think I've almost got all the folds. This one's a little bit harder, just because there's a lot more of them. This is a little bit bigger. Some of them are inside, outside folds. So you just want to make sure you get the folds right. Okay. Nice. Alright, so let's start with the numbers here. We've got our 1, so that's where we're going to start gluing. 1. Let's get them going. Again, I know that if there are people, trying to watch, I'm so sorry that we're dropping out and lagging. This sucks balls. I apologize. I'm not sure the sucking balls, but it's the reverse of that. Whatever you don't like doing. But we'll put out the real official video here, and then we'll go from there. You guys can see how we finished up, because it's not even going to be able to stream me doing it. Alright. So it'll be on the official video. You can all watch that. And I got music dropping in and out, because that's how the internet is being, it gets weird. People, I apologize. From the bottom of my deep black heart, I apologize. Alright. There we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pinch. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pinch. Nice. Alright. We're gonna do what next here? 1, 2, and then it doesn't show me anything. There's no 3, 4. There's no 3, 4. Alright, so we're just gonna do 5, 6, 7. Is that not these? What are we missing? Not missing anything. I want to see how this guy is built up, because I gotta see how his hair is supposed to look. And how his speech bubble is supposed to be in. That's like a triangle outwards. Yeah. Outwards, like that. Nice. Reverse. See, I have to remember how to do an invert. It's been a while. It's been a minute or 2 or 3 or 4 or maybe 5 years or so. Alright. Let's get this other piece in now. 5 and 6. Let's get 6 in. There we go. Pinch that bad boy. Precision tip time on the 6. Yeah, I really am just going to go ahead and end the music portion of the stream, because I feel like that's eating into some of our ability to actually stream, I guess. We'll see what's up. But, yeah. Start the streaming again. I mean, if that helps, then by all means, please. But let's not worry about it too much. Alright, there we go. Number 6 is in. We're glowing, we're pinching. So nice. So nice. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. I am going to do the mouthpiece. I think after I get the bottom portion of this glue, that way I can still reach in through the back and kind of push pieces where they need to set a little bit easier. That way, because I don't think I'll need to mess with the mouthpiece too much. I'll also put the hair on while I can reach in through the back, and then I'll seal it up. Yeah, come on, get in there, fella. Almost done. Sorry again with the lack of music, everyone. Just seems like it'd probably be streaming a little bit easier. But if not, oh well. The video will be lost forever. Ever. We don't want that. But at least we can still stream. Okay. Music might have been maybe just the ability to play that was hurting the stream. I don't know. It's because I was actually playing it from some other device. It was lagging because it's using the internet to be able to do that, and who knows. That's just enough internet lag to mess it up. Alright. You get to hear my own beautiful voice instead. And that's, I mean, come on, that's what gold, right? My beautiful, beautiful voice. Alright. Speaking of beautiful voices, if you're in the Chicagoland area, I have some shows coming up. You can check all that stuff out on whoisjoegan.com. I do stand-up as well as what I'm doing right now. This is just my free time. Free time stuff. Alright, so what I was saying is that I'm going to put the mouthpiece in now, just to kind of get that going. I'm going to change up my strategy just a bit on this and fold it a little bit tighter to get it in the mouth. And then once it's in there, we'll glue it down through the back of the head first. Alright. So we've got the mouthpiece. It's going in. Just gonna stretch it a little bit. Oh my goodness. Come on. Alright, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you want something like this. Maybe one like that. There you go. Alright. You're in. Alright. So now that it's in, I'm going to actually pull on it just a little bit through here to try and get the piece to look like it's standing up. There we go. Alright, look at that. It's standing up. Ta-da! There's a little voice thing, and now you can see it. La-di-da. Alright. Let's get this hairpiece done. Fold your flappies. I don't know what I'm supposed to. That's all supposed to just be one top knot looking hairdo piece. So let's fold that up how I think it should be folded, although I don't really know how it should be folded. That goes all the way around. Looks like, and then the black end is what goes downwards. Let's get these folds. We got folds. I've got folds. I've got folds in a different area. Folds. Area. Folds. Folds. Alright. Oh my goodness. This one is a tricky little buster. Just because I feel like I'm going to bend everything and break it. Alright. Let's try it now. Yes. Yeah. Is that how this goes? Yes. Okay. I see it. Yes. Wonderful. Well, I think I got it. Now I just need to figure out how to glue it first. So let's start over again. Alright, let's do this one first. Alright. I think that's good. It's just I wonder if it's gonna hold. The glue is like, I don't like you. You know, it's giving me lip, and I don't like it. Alright, let's try this piece out. Again, precision tip, dude, you're just messing it all up. So gooey. Be less gooey, precision tip. Could you please? I'm gonna break out this glue stick. I'll do it. I'll do it, precision tip. Don't you come at me. Leaving a big old mess. Precision tip. Sometimes you just gotta clean it off. It's my fault, really. I'm being very messy about how I'm doing this. But that's just because I love you. Well, that's just because I love you all, and I wanna show you the sticky stuff. What? Come on. Check out of the gutter. Talking about sticky stuff here. That's the kind of sticky stuff you're talking about, fella. Yep, I'm gonna use these. And that's a weird little device that we're gonna be putting to work, but look at that. I can get in there, can push on whatever surface I need to push against to get that glue to stay real nice and good and tight. It's hard when I can't get, I have fat fingers, man. I can't get in all these places. You know? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flap that out. We're gonna do this first. We're gonna put this little nugget piece. See, now, if all the rest of this was numbered, right? But then we skimped on numbering the hair piece. Not cool, man. Not cool, because this is the piece I really could have used some instruction on what to glue first, which flap do I do. You know, this was kind of a, hey, you got it. It doesn't look like it would be complicated, and it wasn't. It's not. It's just, this is the one that would mess some people up, I feel like. This is part right here. But I've got my tricky dicky tool here. You can also use toothpicks. I've been known to use toothpicks, paper clips, different sizes. Whatever you got to do to be able to push against it and push from the inside in both directions. That's what you need. You know, and sometimes it's hard. Just hard to find the right piece, the right tool for the job. What do I use? Sometimes you gotta improvise. Like the things that you use to pull your cross stitches out. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now, the hair, we got a little bit of glue on top of his head. Nice glue here. It says hair goes here, so we're going to do that. Put this little guy just like this. Top knot. Push that down just a little bit. And then he's got his little top knot here. Wonderful. Alright. Now, let's get this guy folded up. We'll put the feet on last. And I'll show you that wonderful little trick with the penny. You don't need it on a lot of paper toys, just on some. Sometimes you need a little bit of a paper clip. Or penny is what I use just sometimes because it's a little bit heavier. And it definitely grounds the character. He's not going to go anywhere, you know. It's not going to blow away on you when you got something happens and a gust of wind comes along. He's going to be solid. Again, we got our tool here. coming in from the sides, pinching. We're pinching on both sides. You might need a little bit more gluey glue. This stuff is not sticking in there. Alright, I gotta get my finger in there just to be able to push it against the wall. This side didn't have a problem. This side did. Didn't the flap weren't sometimes you can get the flaps to come back out a little bit. Just kind of bend them outwards right before you tuck them in, and then they'll push, themselves up against, which is what you want. All right. Sweet. All right. This guy's almost done. You guys were almost done. You did it. You hung in. You watched. We strained. It's happening, I didn't know whether or not the stream would hold out for the whole time, but it held out for the most part. So that's great. And we'll be back next week with more of this lovely stuff if you're into it. Hopefully the music will stick around the whole time next time. Alright, so we got one last thing to do. We got our feet here. We're just going to go ahead and fold those and then glue them to the bottom. And basically it's just a nice level surface. And he's just going to sit on top of that. Okay? So glue that up real good. We're going to stick it to the bottom. Feet go here. If you can read that, I don't know. It's kind of bright there. I don't know. Anyway, it says it right there. And my glue is drying, so I can't keep holding it there. Alright, so there goes the feet on the bottom. Nice. We push up a little bit into them. Alright, and then here's what we're going to do. Right behind where the feet are, right here, we're going to take this penny. Put a little dollop of glue. We're going to stick that penny right there. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Now, because it's a penny, it's going to take a minute to stick to the paper. So you want to give it a little bit more time than you think is proper, because otherwise, as soon as you turn it over, it's just gonna pop off. And you might have to use a little bit more glue. You want to use a big old glob when you do it. And if it won't stick, you know what you do? Take a piece of tape. Tape to the bottom. No one's going to see this part of the model anyway, and it really doesn't matter. Alright? So, look at that. Look at that. We've got our own little peepee family. Peeps. Alright, we're going to switch the camera here. I'm going to get down low on you guys here. Let's bring in the twist. We'll bring the twist down here. Give you a nice little heads up of what's up here. Look at this. Oh, whoa. Inside baseball. We don't want that. Let me just flip the twist one time here. Sorry. Transform. Rotate it. There we go. Let's get into it. There they are. The peeps. And the naughty bird. He's sitting so high and mighty. He's got all of his little peeps. Just chilling, hanging out. Look at that. Alright, dude. Well, thank you all for being a part of this lovely. You guys are my peeps, man. And I thank you for that. We're just hanging out. Making paper toys. Quality paper toys. This guy looks so dope. Look it up. Yeah, with his little top dot. Yeah, top dot. Alright. Sweet. Alright, let's get that out of the way here. Let's get back into it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to cut this here, and hopefully you guys are going to be back next week. I think we're going to get into Felty. Felty for sure. We're going to be doing this little bugger here. You can probably see that a little bit better.
Felt Boy. Yeah, he's pretty dope. So we'll do that one next week, and maybe we'll have something else to open. I don't know. We'll see what's coming in the mail. If you haven't gotten your orders in, you're a janky freak like I am now. You're definitely going to want to get your orders in on Janky the Third. He's got a sweet donut raft and a money gun. He's wearing his bathing suit. He looks super smooth. Check out Janky the Third. I already put my order in for that, so whenever he shows up, it might not be for a while. I know they're going to take a while to send it, but when he does, we'll have him get that order in now, though, because I don't know how many of those they are making. If you're into the janky at all, when I did that janky setup, you're going to like that. Thank you all for being a part. Wasuji, thank you for tuning in, sir. Anybody else that was out there the whole time, I love you all. Thank you very much, and we'll be back next week. We might do a date night sometime in between. We'll see what happens. I love you all. Kisses. Bye.